What is up, YouTube?
It's your boy Mente.
And Nati, back at it again with another banger. Come on, let's get into it.
Alright guys, we're watching another YouTube video. This time is from Be Amazed. Everyday things that prove our life is a lie. Basically simulation theory.
Yeah. My life is a lie.
My life is not a lie. My life is fruitful, beautiful. I love it.
Your life is not even the truth, bro. Stop lying. I don't know, let's get into it, man.
Alright guys. Wait, before you do, make sure
you
to like, comment, subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Come on.
Alright guys,
Let's get into it.
There are so many preconceived notions each of us hold about general everyday things that aren't always as straightforward in reality. I, for one, always thought that pavement bricks were laid by hand, and I always assumed that Toad seriously had a deformed mushroom-style tumour on his head. I was wrong, and you're going to realise there are so many things in the world that aren't exactly what they seem.
Amazing!
Number 10. Special effects wind. Most of us are aware of the use of green screens in professional video production. It's something we've learned to live with. So how do you think they make a model's hair flutter in the wind as they take a shot for a commercial? Or how do you think they make Superman's cape flutter to give the impression that he's soaring through the sky? They use a fan, surely. Wrong. They use ninjas in green suits. I'm not even lying.
No way.
Take a look and see for yourself at this clip of the filming for Superman Returns. Here you can see green screen flutterers, people dressed in chroma key gimp suits. Commercials and movie studios sometimes employ them to create wind
That's
swept
better than what I
effects.
expected. I thought they were going to be standing there holding this cape like...
I was not expecting that.
Where do you apply for this job, bro? Put me on. Put me on. Oh, God.
Alright.
They're easily removed in post-production. It looks super weird though. Just look at the way those green ninjas are puppeteering that cape. Elsewhere, a picture from an unidentified shampoo commercial posted by Lighthouse Studios in Dubai shows a green man waving his arms and hand around a model in the shot, giving her windswept hair. Although it may take a lot of work, I'm pretty impressed by the ingenuity of this one. Number 9. Pineapples do not grow on trees. Think about it. How do you think pineapples are actually grown? They're definitely not cultivated under the sea, as some children's programs might lead you to believe. But given their size, a lot of people are mistaken for believing that they're somehow
No, pineapples grow on the ground. I'm pretty sure they do.
grown on trees. Some even think that the pineapples found in local stores are an export from Hawaii. This is no longer true, because most of them now come from South America or Asia. If you asked any of the farmers from these regions to show you a pineapple tree, they'll probably laugh out loud. They know that it grows on a bush. The fruit has no seed, and the next generation pineapple bush grows on top of the fruit. It's true that a lot of us have grown out of touch with where most of our food actually comes from. Number 8. Cereal marketing. There are loads of cereal brands out there, and it's you.
What's the all-time great?
To me, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yes, exactly. I saw it right there in the little bottom.
Thanks. But no, you know what they do? I heard that like for like the children's boxes and shit, they'll like have the you know how like Lucky Charms and stuff, they have like the mascot, whatever. They'll like have the eyes like look at the little kids' eyes and shit, like it's like eye level. Shit crazy.
Usually
creepy.
difficult to decide which one to go for. What makes the cereal boxes stand out though is the art covering it, which is why cereal brands employ some pretty neat tricks when it comes to designing that bowl of milk and cereal. Oh wait, did I say milk? I meant glue. That's right. Milk is rarely used as the white stuff in the
I
bowl
know.
when these pictures are created. Milk is too watery, meaning the cereal will just sink to the bottom and soak up the milk. Not particularly helpful during a photo shoot when you're trying to make the most appetizing photo possible. To avoid this, they use regular white PVA glue you'd use in art classes at school. Number 7. Green grass.
They also use mashed potatoes for ice cream commercials.
What?
In ice cream commercials?
They use mashed potatoes instead?
Yeah, and
Why?
just food color, so it
'Cause
doesn't melt. Yeah.
It's the sign of a prosperous neighborhood and a well-kept stadium. Grass that's so green you can take a picnic on it and feel like you're truly at one with nature. But what happens when you're too lazy to water the grass and it dies on you? Or what if there's a drought for the 4th year in a row? Well, that's what happened back in 2015 when Californians took matters into their own hands, sick of the patchy yellow pastures many gardens had turned into. They just used regular old paint. Just look at these guys. Companies even capitalized on this by offering environmentally friendly turf dyes. Apparently, this has also been a secret weapon by landscapers at athletic fields and golf courses over the years. When you think about it, this one is actually rather funny. Like, the only way for people to get natural looking grass is to use an extremely unnatural thing to paint over the problem. Then again, I suppose it's the only attractive solution when there's a drought. The grass on the other side of the fence isn't greener after all. Number 6. Towel stacks are a lie. Retail stores rely on sales. Sales rely heavily on great advertising of the product you're selling. That's why at certain department stores selling towels, they often don't bother employing someone to fold the towels nicely into a stack. What they do instead is sort of loop one towel through a block of foam to make it look like multiple stacks of folded towels. It's actually pretty smart. I guess the phrase work smart, not hard is fitting. Though it does make me wonder, couldn't the space be better utilised?
How do you hold what?
Number 5.
How do you hold it in
Commander
place?
Crunch. That was not a
That's
mistake.
stuck into the
Our
phone.
favourite captain, Captain Crunch, who adorns cereal boxes all over the world, isn't really what his namesake suggests. You see, it's all in the details here. The sleeves on his uniform consist of 3 stripes. The military nerds of you already know where I'm going with this
So you're
one.
not a
3
captain?
stripes signify a commander, not a captain. If
Bro was really capping. No. Real knee slapper that one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Commander Crunch was really a captain, he'd have 4, not 3 stripes.
feel ashamed,
Captain
I'm not gonna
Crunch
lie.
is an imposter. Number 4, Toad. He's the longtime protector of the Mushroom Kingdom and my personal favourite character on Mario Kart. He may be a lightweight, but he has great acceleration and drifting. In short, I freaking love this guy. Anyways, like a lot of people, I'd always assumed that he was just some sort of brainiac sporting a mushroomed polka dot head. It appears my life has been a lie. Here you can see a screenshot of the cartoon series The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. In this series, Toad is seen removing his cap on occasion, revealing 3 strands of hair that Homer Simpson himself would be envious of. Why on earth he decides to wear such a large hat is anyone's guess. Maybe it makes him feel taller. Well, one thing's for sure, at least he doesn't have to go out and buy a pillow. Number 3. Takeaway pizza. Sometimes I like to watch cooking shows. I don't even cook much. I know it's an odd phenomenon, but it rings true for a lot of people, I think. Anyways, when they make pizza, it's a pretty simple process. They get the dough, put the sauce on, and spread it around with a spoodle. That's the actual utensil name, by the way, a sort of spoon and ladle combined. I was pretty surprised to find out that many takeaway pizzas have a more efficient process. Using a sort of spout you'd usually see in
that's fine. I've seen
McDonald's,
that
they
before.
just place the dough
That's
on a
smart.
flat surface,
Yeah.
it spins, and the sauce is pasted out as the spout moves, coating the entirety of the pizza without the need to spread it. Pretty ingenious. I like it. Number 2.
I'm pretty sure Costco
tiled
is like fully
patios.
automated.
Listen to how he says it.
Pretty ingenious. I like it.
I like it.
Oh,
Picasso.
like
What's this?
It's an art project.
Okay, I like it. Picasso. Yeah, that way.
I like it, Picasso.
Number 2. Tiled patios and pavements. When I see a pavement made up of blocks, I immediately assume they're bricks laid down in
I got you.
formation. Surely they wouldn't go out of their way to do anything different. Apparently not. Look at these crooks fooling us with a brick stencil stamp they just apply straight onto setting concrete.
Genius. Oh my
Many
God.
companies actually do this because it's a lot easier than actually laying blocks by hand, and it gives the pavement a nice pattern instead of a blank concrete appearance. Still,
Smart.
bricks are preferred to asphalt or concrete for various reasons. Maintaining asphalt roads is more laborious because they break down easier than bricks, and it's harder to properly repair bumps and cracks. But who's going to lay all of those bricks? You may have thought that it's done by hand, but for large projects, this is not the case, and you'd be wrong. Large road printing machines
seen
make
that
the job
before.
easier and
Not-
convince
not-
road constructors
real
that
life.
bricks
They
are still the
print
way
bricks?
forward. All they have to do is load bricks to the top of the machine,
That's
and
fire.
out of the other end comes a perfect flat formation of bricks that
Imagine the engineering headache of trying to
Yeah.
figure out how to make this.
Oh my god.
Bro.
can be laid straight onto
So
the
I make
pavement.
videos.
It's kind of mesmerizing to watch. Number 1. Road markings. How do you think road markings
I've
are
actually
printed
seen
onto
videos
the
of
roads? Honestly, I always thought they were just painted, as do probably most of you.
Like a spray
That
paint,
is,
I think.
until the fateful day I saw a paving contractor wielding a flamethrower at the ground. Whilst a lot of road markings
did
are
not see
still
this.
created with paint, the truth is that since the 1950s, a lot of road markings haven't been painted at all. When they paint the markings, they usually have machines that spray or spread the paint, and they use stencils or marked out tape, which they apply paint to. But they don't always paint these markings. Instead, they can use rolls of what's known as thermoplastic road line markings. What paving contractors do is essentially roll out tape onto the ground and blowtorch over it, heating up the tarmac to a maximum temperature of between 180 and 200 degrees. This heat treats the tape, which liquefies and melts, binding it to the ground. Sometimes though, they have to use a primer to make it stick, depending on the age of the tarmac. This hot mark tape is purported as having a lot more beneficial properties than the standard procedure of painting. Firstly, and most obviously, it's a lot easier than marking out an area with tape, and then
I think I've noticed driving over these because sometimes when you go over like the yellow boundaries,
Yeah, it's a little.
there's a
bumpy.
little of a bump. So I feel
True.
like those are the types, and then the
How
ones
do
that
you-
are super smooth are the
The
paint
paint.
ones. Yeah.
How do you like roll like
Perfectly?
Yeah.
I,
Or like even like in a circle type. You know what I'm saying? Like around a bend or something. You know, how do you bend the tape? You know,
I guess when it melts, it just kind of smooths it out. I
but
don't know.
you gotta put it down for it melts though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
I don't
not
get
for
paid
me to
this.
figure out. Yeah.
essentially colouring it in with paint. It's also a lot more durable than paint, and it's efficient because you only use what you need and you don't need to mix your own paint. The practicality of it means that a lot of contractors use this tape specifically for repairs. They usually buy the rolls of tape in pre-formed sizes. It also means they can apply more intricate designs with pre-made stickers. For example, you can buy blue pedestrian markers like this one that are easily burned onto the ground. Imagine how difficult it would have been to actually paint that design on the ground. Thermoplastic line markers are apparently gaining in popularity, so now at least you know they exist. Which example did you think was the most surprising? Please let me know in the comment section down below.
Which was the best one? I think it was the Green Ninjas.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, are you saying you agreed?
Please don't. Please. I beg of you. Just swallow it.
I don't know, man.
Man. Alright, man. Thank y'all for watching. I think that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see next, man.
Alright, guys. See you on the next one.
Bow!